Imagine being able to build.
TLR. TLR.
Hold on, it's still doing the intro. Mute for a minute.
This episode of the Intraday Price Action Recap is being brought to you by the Smart Money Manuscript. Hello, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr., and I'm the creator of the Smart Money Manuscript. But Tim, what is the Smart Money Manuscript? The Smart Money Manuscript is your roadmap to financial freedom. That's right, your roadmap to financial freedom. Inside, we're going to be discussing things for absolute beginners who never even heard of the stock market or don't know what the stock market is. We're going to teach you what is the stock market, what is a stock, what is an index. We're going to teach all of that. We're going to talk about options. We're going to talk about futures. We're going to talk about fundamental analysis, technical analysis. Speaking of technical analysis, we're going to take a deep dive into the ICT concepts. We're going to discuss how to figure out how much you need as an individual to save for your personal retirement. We're going to talk about retirement portfolios. So if you want to be a long-term buy and hold investor, if you want to be a swing trader, if you want to be a day trader, if you want to trade stocks, if you want to trade options, if you want to trade futures, the Smart Money Manuscript is for you for $69.99. Yes, $69.99 for all of this here.
Good evening, everybody. How you?
What's up? I was just letting you know I'm in the building. My battery dead. I ain't nowhere about no charger. And I'm about to head out, so I might be in for about 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, you battery dead on? I thought you talking about your car. You talking about battery dead on your phone?
Yeah, my phone dead, and we about to take your nephew to the store.
Oh man, you don't be in here anyway. Don't make no difference. We won't even notice.
Oh, I thought that was the star student.
We won't even notice.
Everybody go miss me.
Okay.
All right.
Hey man, good evening, everybody. If this is your first time tuning into Tim's Tidbits, please allow me with every humble bone in my body to say welcome. If it's not your first time tuning into Tim's Tidbits, I still want to say welcome. But I also want to give you a nice hearty, well, thank you for always tuning into Tim's Tidbits. If you don't know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr., a.k.a. Aranya Grande. That's just big spot if you don't hablo español. And like you saw in the promotional video that was playing before I got on here, this is being brought to you by the Smart Money Manuscript. Now, I know you're probably saying, Tim, today is August the 7th. Where is the Smart Money Manuscript? Well, as I was doing my final test on August the 5th, I found a glitch on the hosting site. Now, I knew that they took away the required to complete option, but the drip feature is still there. And I found the glitch that the drip feature is not working. So I postponed it and I said, hey, let me reach out to them tomorrow, which would be the 6th, and figure out if there's something going on. After several hours of chatting back and forth with people, I'm getting mad. Just think about it. After several hours of chatting back and forth with people, they finally understood what I was saying, because for some reason they thought I was talking about the required to complete option. But then they said, oh, I misunderstood you. You're talking about the drip feature. Mind you now, I started it out talking about the drip feature, right? But I guess they could see like my prior correspondence with them. And when I, because I get into heated debates when people don't want to be listening to me, right? They don't want to be listening. So I get fired up, right? And so I guess they could see my prior conversations. So they was just stuck on the fact that I was talking about the required to complete. And I never even mentioned that this day. So I know they was looking at old correspondence, right? And then when I started going off on them and threatening to go to another platform, then they started listening. And then they said, oh, can you send us a screen recording of what you're talking about? This will be so helpful. So I go back. I said, man, I done took all of the test accounts out now. Now I got to make another test account. So I did another test account with my son, right? He's sleeping. Get his phone, go in, screen record on his phone, airdrop it to my phone, put it on the computer, try to upload it. It say the file too big, put it in my editing software, trim it down to make it smaller, upload it. Then once I upload it, oh, thank you, Timothy. This is so helpful. Let's see what's going on. Then about 2-3 hours later, no, probably about an hour later, I get a message from them and pop up. Oh, Timothy, I just got back from with my development team, and you're right, the feature is there, but it's not working correctly. And good news, the development team are on it, but the bad news is there's no ETA of when it's going to be completed. I said, what? Yes, they're working on it right now, but there's no estimated time of when it's going to be completed. And of course, I already looked at other platforms, right? I already looked at other platforms, and all the other platforms, it's like you have to pay a monthly subscription to host a course. And I said I wasn't doing that. I'm not going to do that. Now, I could do it through Patreon, but Patreon doesn't have like a drip feature. It doesn't have a required to complete feature. So it would have to be a manual process. Now, I'm doing this so it's not a manual process. I'm doing this so if 2 years from now, somebody wants to purchase this course, it's going to be the same as if they purchased it today. I'm not going to have to go back and, you know what I'm saying, manually unlock. No, I don't want that. I want the drip feature. I want to be able to. So if you start today and you start next week, y'all go through it the same way, right? Y'all go through it the same way. So the Smart Money Manuscript is still coming. They said they don't know when it's going to be, when their site is going to be up to date, but hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. It is coming. Right. Now, with that being said, let me share the link for the Zoom. And then I'm going to ask. Today was Thursday, August the 7th. Did Price do anything today that caught you off guard? I don't see light-skinned Deborah here. What light-skinned Deborah? Light-skinned Deborah must be working today. I see Lump up in here. I see Yolanda up in here. I see, is that Rhonda Green with a new hairstyle on her little YouTube picture there? Man, I wish I could see that. It's all small, but it looks like Rhonda Green got a new little hairstyle on her YouTube picture. Okay, Rhonda. I see you, Rhonda Green. I see we got Here to Learn and Share up in here. I see Kim. What's going on, Sarah? What's going on, Felicia? What's going on, Monica? Hey, everybody. Hope you all had a great day trading today. Monica, I hope you had a great day trading today too. You getting ready for, if you getting ready for work, what you doing on here? Go get ready for work. All right. What's up, Seawalk? What's going on, Venus? I said, what's up to Rhonda? Hey man, I see more numbers than I see names, but them all the names that I see. So that's all I'm gonna shout out. Hey, I don't see nobody saying nothing in the chat that Price might have caught him off guard today. So we've gonna yeep. What's yeep? What's yeep, young Rhonda? What is yeep? Hey, if I just noticed if I hold down the Alt button and hover over something, it's a garbage can, a sand, an hourglass, and a circle with a dash in it. I wonder what those do. Okay, high use from channel is the circle with a dash. Put in timeout is the hourglass, and remove the comment. Okay, so that's like a little shortcut feature. If you just hold Alt, you can yeah. I just learned that it is something because I was about to share my screen, and I noticed that that was over there when I was hovering over a comment just now. Share my screen with the YouTube and try to figure out what Price did. Y'all sing it with me. Y'all say, share my screen with the YouTube. Hi, it's Jay, the trader. Time sensitive. Our consultation spots for the week are almost full. If you're serious about building skill as a trader, now's the time. Complete your questionnaire to secure your call. I just got a spam text from my partner Jason, and it didn't come from his phone number. It came from a spam number I don't know. Now, how did his, well, I don't, maybe I'll put my phone number on his site somewhere. But Jason, if you're looking at this, don't be, let me go full screen on this right here. Jason, if you're looking at this, don't be going through your personal contacts and then sending out no spam emails. I mean, text. Don't be sending out no spam text. This right here came from a spam number, a number I don't have in my phone, and it's a what's the name on here? Y'all can't see that. It ain't, it's too washed out. This is from an unknown caller right here. It's a spam caller. Golly. It's always the people you know that get you. Always the people you know that get you. Hey, man. I hope y'all had a good day today, man. I don't have long to be in front of you. We got our monthly lecture with the Diamond members. We didn't have it last night because it was my birthday. Every first Wednesday of the month, we have a monthly lecture with the Diamond members in Discord. So last night I took all yesterday off. That's why y'all ain't see me for a price action recap. I just, you know, that 22-ounce porterhouse that I got yesterday for my birthday, I finished that off just now before I got on here, and it's coming back with a vengeance. And ain't none of my kids in here, so I can't yell and tell nobody to bring me some water. I ain't got no water back here. So that means y'all got to excuse me while I go get my water bottle. Real gang, y'all know I do stuff like this. If you ain't real gang, follow me out the door. I'm back. All right. Today, let's see what happened in the market today. Here is an hourly chart. This is showing more than the day because this is last week's low right here. Let me turn on my fancy dancing up. My computer was restarted, so I got to restart my fancy dancing. All right. This is this is last week's low, and this is yesterday's low. So this is showing the whole week. All right. So we started on the 4th, right? So this right here, this starting the whole week. That was Friday's low. Then the week started right here on this green calendar right there. That's where the week started. If I turn on the new week opening gap, 8-4. Did I not click it? Am I tweaking? Oh, this one over here. What was I looking at? Yeah. Oh yeah. Because when I opened that up, it went out of. Okay, I'm like, what was I looking at? Right? Because when I opened that up, it scooted out the screen. Okay. So that green candle right there, that's the opening of the week. All right. And then this was the low of the week. This was the high of the week. And that gives us our dealing range right there, right? From last week. So we opened up on Monday, right? And we traded back up. And then going to Tuesday's trading, this started Monday, right? And then right here started Tuesday, right? And then right here started today. And then right here started tomorrow's trading, right? So the trading thus far this week has been primarily what? What has trading been this week? Trading this week has been primarily what?
I would say neutral. I mean, you counting that high up there to the left or no? You starting at this bottom part.
This been the bullish week on the uptrend.
Thank you. Price has been relatively primarily bullish this week. We started here, right? And we're now here, right? It's up and to the right. All right. Now let's visit the neutral idea, right? For this week here, for price to be relatively neutral, where would we have to be right now? Where would price have to be at right now?
Equilibrium of that previous week?
You say what?
Would it have to be an equilibrium of the previous week?
No, just for the week. I'm just talking about the week. For the week. Right? For price overall, the whole week to be primarily neutral, where would price have to be right now? Because we just talk about this week.
Oh, okay. Well, I was comparing to that left side. So
because this is where the week started, right here. That's this week. So
we
all of
probably
this
should
right
be
here,
back at where we started if it was
consolidating,
neutral.
maybe.
we would be down in this area
We back
here.
where we started
Okay.
at, yeah.
Yes, very good, very good. Shout out to Star Student.
Hey, I'm about to get on the elevator down.
And I heard somebody else. Who was that? Was that Venus? Who was talking?
That was me.
Shout out Venus. Hold on, man. Y'all know I got to get my what's name, man. I got to get my birthday went by. Ain't nobody buy me a soundboard. Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? Wall Street Trapper viewers love him so much, they got him a soundboard. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh, I hit the wrong thing. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't get no love. I don't have a soundboard. Right? Ron said a bull run in the chat. Right? Run said a bull run in the
There
chat.
go your soundboard.
Wait a minute. What's going on? I can't hear nothing. What's going on with my soundboard? Hold up. My soundboard tweaking. Hold on. Try this again. I heard that. Why is my soundboard? Y'all hold on for a second. Something going on with my sound. I could hear it connect. I could hear the doo-doo-doo. But I can't hear the sound. Where's my settings, devices? No. Oh my God. Settings. I just went to the same place. No, I don't want to take. Okay, it's picking up the mic. It's picking up the mic. Oh. Soundboard volume is up. I'll try this again. Awaiting endpoint. Try this again. All right. This is not good. This is not good. I can't remember what I was talking about now. I got so far off track. Audit save. Server tags, engagement booster, stick soundboard. Upload custom sounds, nitro. Oh no. Devices. Windows Discord client. Clips, billing, voice and video. Okay, voice and video. Soundboard. Choose. Soundboard volume. Control how loud the sounds are. Oh my God, I don't want that. Oh well, my soundboard ain't working, man. My soundboard ain't working. We're not gonna have no sound now. And I'm pissed. I'm highly upset right now. I'm highly pissed off now. Tell y'all, this how it be. This how it be. Don't nobody want us to be great. What was I saying, man? Y'all don't understand how frustrated I am right now. It be the smallest things that get, I'm talking about, it set me off. People be like, Tim, why you let look like big stuff happen and you don't say nothing, then something so small happening, you get set off. You go from like 0 to 100 for like nothing. And then that set me off again because you saying I went from 0 to 100 for nothing. What was I talking about? All right. I only got like 30 minutes. So we opened up this week and price has been primarily bullish, right? We've been primarily going up. Okay. So let's zoom out, right? We're going to zoom out and we're going to take a look at price overall. These are hourly candles that we're looking at, by the way, just so that we can get a good feel for what's going on with price. Okay. Oh yeah, I was saying I asked what price. Oh, this week price was primarily what, and we said it was primarily bullish, right? We had one individual that said it was neutral. I said, okay, let's visit that neutral. If price for the week, right? This all of this right here is this week's price action. Anything from the start of this purple rectangle right here to the right, that's this week's price action. So if this week was primarily neutral, the week would be looking something like this. You see how like it started here, went there, then came back here. That's primarily neutral. It's not, it's trading in a range, and it's Chris, that's you? What's going on, son? How was school? Y'all hold on for a second. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that, y'all. My youngest seed just came in. He had band practice. He had band practice. They get out at like 6. But oh yeah, this price action right here, right? It's trading like it's trading in a defined range, and it's not showing a willingness to leave it in either direction, right? So that's, consolidation, right? And when prices just consolidating, you have like a neutral bias, right? You got a neutral bias. And when you're looking at price over a dispensation in time, right, that's what a neutral bias looks like. Now, if you're looking at where price is in a range, right, if it's right at equilibrium, then that gives you a neutral bias based off the dealing range, right? Based off the dealing range being at equilibrium, that will give you a neutral bias because it's at 50%, it's right at fair value, and you don't know if it's going to go up or down. So that'll give you a neutral bias. Okay. Now that neutral bias is going to be dependent on um it's going to be dependent on a couple things. First of all, if you're in a buy program or a sell program, right, at a higher time frame, it can be that neutral bias can last for a week, a month, 2 weeks. Like if you're looking at a weekly chart and you've been ranging for 3 weeks, it can last for 6 months. If you're looking at a 1 minute chart and you've been ranging for 10 minutes, right, that neutral bias is just a drop in the hat in comparison to the daily time frame, right? So it's dependent on the time frame that you're looking at this dealing range and how long you're going to hold this neutral bias. Okay. So a lot of times we don't understand that time is the most important thing when it comes to studying price action, and we marry a bias, right? Just because we're in a buy program, we can't fall in love and marry that bullish bias, because we may be in a buy program on a weekly chart or a daily chart, right? And you could be in a full-fledged buy program on a daily chart, but you can be in a sell program on an hourly chart. And if you're in a sell program on an hourly chart, right, you can be looking for reasons to sell on a 1 minute chart, but you can sit there and try to force a buy on the 1 minute chart because the daily time frame is in a buy program, but you don't realize that the hourly time frame is in a sell program, and you keep getting slapped upside your head, right? Because time is king, time is fractal, just like price is fractal, and you have to understand where are you in the respect of time and price. Okay, okay. Quarter brick, half a brick, whole brick. Hey, quarter pound, half a pound, whole pound. Hey. I kill me. All right. So, we zooming out. We zooming out, looking at price. So as we zoom out, now, who can remember what we talked about when we first started the month of August? What do we say would be ideal price action when we started out the month of August? What did we say? Who can remember? What do we say would be ideal price action? We want to see price do what?
Take out a lower high of last week.
No, I said when we first started August, what did we say? We said we want to see price do what? Engage what? What would be ideal price action?
Just walk away like
Engage that buy side all time high before going lower to a ARP.
Let's go. We said that ideal price action coming into, let's go over here. We're going to jump over here to our divergence chart. All right. We're going to pull up our divergence. Okay. And we're going to go up to a monthly chart, right? So on this monthly chart here, we're looking at our divergence between the NQ, the ES, and the YM. Okay. The NQ had come up and taken out all-time highs. Okay. The ES had come up and taken out all-time highs, right? This is July, and July. No, July. I tell the truth, July. Right? So in the month of July, NQ made all-time highs. The month of July, ES made all-time highs. The month of July on the YM failed to make all-time highs. Right? We said that was bearish divergence. Okay. That bearish divergence, where did that bearish divergence happen? Where? At what type of liquidity? What type of liquidity is this bearish divergence happening at? Right? It ain't enough people in Zoom. It ain't enough people in Zoom right now. Don't nobody answer. If you on YouTube, it's class participation time. Click on Zoom and come over to the Zoom. I want you to use your noodle. I want you to unmute and talk to me. I want you to use your noodle. We got to sprint. You can't walk with me. We sprint. There's a link pinned to the top of the chat to come over to the Zoom. I only got 22 minutes. Okay, we're going to do it like this. The link is no longer in the chat. Y'all took too long. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Tim's Tidbits. Till next time, I decide to get on Al Gore's internet and share my thoughts on this thing that they call price action. Y'all be safe out here in these trading streets. Gone.